Good morning, dear friends. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I welcome you. Thank you for joining. Be part of this broadcast this morning. OGECHUKWU kama. OGECHUKWU kama. OGECHUKWU kama. Yeah, good morning, brother. Thank you for joining me. Welcome this morning. Please, thank you. Thank you, brother. Sam Channel, thank you for joining me. Welcome and good morning from here. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching us from? Thank you for joining Wachineke. I appreciate your time. Appreciate your presence. Where are you watching us from? Where are you watching us from? Very important. We know where you are watching us from. Yes, Biafrans, join us. Join us this morning. We are live. Either you join us from Facebook, you join us from X, or you join us from YouTube. Wow, freedom for all. Yes, so freedom for all. Freedom for the Biafran nation. Freedom for our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekwanjoko. Prime Minister, wow, Sam, thank you for joining. You are watching from UK. Yeah, our Prime Minister will be appearing on court today as well. So we will give you updates, keep you updated of what is happening from Finland. What is happening in Finland, we are going to be updating Biafrans. Thank you. Where are you watching from? As you join, please like and share. Invite people to join us. Our Prime Minister will be appearing in court today. Is victory for Biafra. It is victory for our Prime Minister. Victory for lovers of freedom. And victory will always be ours. Nothing can stop Biafra from exiting Nigeria. Nothing is going to stop that. We must have to bring Nigeria down. We must bring Nigeria down. And that should be the collective responsibility of everybody. Everybody, if you are a lover of freedom, you find yourself in that terrorist enclave called Nigeria. You must work. You must do everything possible to make sure Nigeria is brought down. Because the existence of Nigeria, people will continue to die. Terrorism or terrorists will continue to have their way in Nigeria because Nigeria supports terrorism. Nigeria is an evil enclave. It's a corruption-ridden society, a nation, a country that there is no rule of law, a country that their president, a drug baron till tomorrow, yet he is allowed to be their president. A country whereby the vice president is the founder of Boko Haram, yet he is the president, he is the vice president of Nigeria. So in that country where the vice president and the president are criminals, what do you expect to come out from their government? Criminality. Criminality. So Nigeria breeds criminals. It is only in Nigeria that you can go to Lagos or Abuja and you have a forged certificate, Oluwale. They even know it. It is now legal in Nigeria anyway. You can become a professor overnight because they have a place where they can forge the document. Even they will trace you back to when you were born. They will backdate your documents to when you were born and give you a fraudulent document. Nigeria, what Nigeria does not do does not exist. Nigeria is a very crime scene. Thank you so much, Sister Helen Peters, and congratulations as one of our legal luminaries. Please make una send a link so that we can join the students, so that we want our teachers, to be teaching us every day. I hope you people are not going to flog us, Helen Peters, because with the fear cane. But anyway, we want to enroll. We want to enroll into the school so that we can be able to learn so much about our constitution, so much about our government, our civic rights and responsibilities, our bylaws. Biafrans, and post the link here. If you can show us the link or post that logo so that our people will know what our government is doing. Our people should know what our government is doing. Very, very important. If you want to know about the Biafran bylaws, if you want to know about our charter, you want to know about our constitution, here you are going to learn it. Our sisters have been appointed. A platform have been created whereby Biafrans will go enroll and be educated on the plans, the activities. What do you need to know about our bylaws, our charter, and our constitution as a nation that is emerging? There are so many things that our people need to know. So many things that our people are ignorant about. And that is what the government is doing, to bring it closer to our communities, to our state and our people. And they are going to teach us in any language you understand better. If it's English, our people are more educated than the English people. They can teach you English, elementary English, so that you can understand the rudiment. Any language at all, even if you understand Portuguese, if it is Portuguese you want them to teach you with, there are teachers to teach you our constitution, our charter, our bylaws in Portuguese. If it is Igbo, even if it is Igbo, we have the likes of Inaho, we have Helen Peters, we have Reg and Fury from the coastal region of Biafra, and we have our own sister NKERRE, and many more of them, including Minister Bright. This is to tell you what our government is doing to bring governance to the rural people, to the rural communities. It's not about staying on social media and you are making mouth, you are this, you are that, you are USB that. You can blow whistle. You go and ask people to be blowing whistle. Fear here and there. No! We are in government, and our government is doing things the way government activities are done. That is why every one of us must listen only to our government. Biafra Republic government in exile. We must support our government, BRGIE. That is the government that is responsible to you and to me. We must support our acting Prime Minister, NKERRE. That is the man that the mantle of leadership has fallen upon in the acting capacity at this particular time. Any other person telling you otherwise is a criminal. Any person telling you otherwise is a criminal and must be treated as such. Big Ben, good morning from here. Williams, thank you for joining me, and good morning from here as well. Cyprian Ugochukwu, I see you. Ụtụtụ ọma nwa Chineke, welcome as well. Thank you for joining me. Yes, so Biafrans, be informed that today our Prime Minister is appearing in Finnish court today. As a matter of fact, Biafra will be appearing in Finnish court today to continue to answer questions, to continue to educate the world on the atrocities of the Nigerian state against our people. Our Prime Minister is the representative of Biafra in European courts. In Finland, DavidNnannah BTV is the representation of Biafran people in Nigeria and African courts. This is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Why DavidNnannah BTV is dealing with the terrorist Nigerian government in their own court in Nigeria and as well in Africa. Our leader DavidNnannah BTV have demonstrated that he is ready to destroy. He has already destroyed Nigeria with the truth. And everybody can testify. Everybody can testify. Even the lawyers and the judges, even the prosecutors in Nigeria, the presidents can testify that DavidNnannah BTV's case has already been won. But you know, Nigeria, they play to the gallery, delay tactics. They don't want to let DavidNnannah BTV go. But they don't know that the longer they are holding DavidNnannah BTV, the longer Nigeria is going down. The more on a daily basis, Nigeria is being destroyed by the truth. So, anyhow they want it, it's win-win for us. It's win-win for us. Anyhow they want it, either they let DavidNnannah BTV go, it is better for us. If they still hold DavidNnannah BTV, the Biafran issue will continue to haunt Nigeria, will haunt Africa until Biafra is restored and the Biafra is freed. And our Prime Minister have already kick-started the destruction of Nigeria in the European court, in Finnish court, because that will form the basis and the nucleus from those from the Scandinavian nations, America, and all the rest of them joined together, will now be able to know actually what is playing out in Nigeria and what has been happening. That Finland is now supporting Nigeria against people who are fighting for their freedom. And they said our Prime Minister is inciting violence, inciting people. Is he the one that is inciting people who are now telling you that they no longer need the military in their various communities? Is it Prime Minister that is inciting Biafran people to sit at home? Is it Biafran Mazi Simon Ekpa that is defending Biafra land? The Biafran people have rejected Nigeria. We have rejected Nigeria, and therefore nothing can make us come back to Nigeria. It doesn't matter whether you hold Prime Minister or you accuse him of all manner of crimes and all the rest of it. It doesn't move us. As far as we are concerned, it is the Biafran people that have taken that responsibility to delegitimize Nigeria. We said Nigeria is a killing country. Nigeria have been killing us in our own communities. And we say we no longer need them. The military and police that are in our land, they are terrorists. These people are killing our people. They are disappearing women, raping our daughters, and you want us to keep quiet. When our prime minister speak, you say he's inciting our people. Who told you that? Biafran people are doing it because they have seen the atrocities of the Nigerian state against our people. Our prime minister was elected by the Biafran people to speak for Biafrans. He is the prime minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile. Is it a crime to be a prime minister? Is it a crime to be elected by the people to speak for them? No. Is Finland now acknowledging the fact that, or are they trying to tell us that self-defense now is now a crime? Is Finland telling us that, oh, while we are being killed and felled by the bullets of the terrorist Nigerian state, that we should now fold our hands and watch our women and children being killed? No, we can't do that. The era have passed. So Finland, as long as you hold our prime minister, Biafran people will continue to delegitimize the terrorists in our land. Our prime minister committed no crime. He is not inciting anybody. We are inciting ourselves. We are inciting ourselves. We are fighting for our freedom. We are defending our rights. We are defending our people. That advice that was given by former Danjuma, we are implementing it. Danjuma told Nigerian people that the terrorists, the army and police, that they collude with the terrorists, the Fulani herdsmen to kill indigenous people in Nigeria. So therefore, that the Nigerian people should wake up and defend themselves. So now we took it upon ourselves to defend ourselves and defend our territory. And you are now coming out to tell us that, oh, the prime minister is inciting people. Of course, we know the detention of our prime minister is orchestrated by the Nigerian state. You know, because they want to compensate Finland. Finland is now seeking for contract in Nigeria because of detention of our prime minister. The contract was approved for them to build, I think is to build, what is that? I've forgotten. Their contract was approved. Just for the singular reason that they are detaining prime minister, Nigeria have now given them approval to invest in our energy sector. In our energy sector, because Finland is doing their bidding. But Finland should understand that once you join hands to fight against Biafra, there is always a price to pay. You will definitely pay a price because Biafrans are untouchable. We are children of light. We are children of Chukwuokike himself. We commit no crime. We are not criminals. We want to live as humans. We want our freedom. Just like Finland are enjoying freedom in Finland, Biafrans want to enjoy the same freedom that Finland is enjoying. And Finland fought for their freedom. Biafrans are also fighting for their freedom at this time. So what is the difference? You fought for your freedom. You fought for your freedom you evicted Russia. You fought Russia in order to be free. We are fighting Nigeria to be free because Nigeria is occupying our territory. Nigeria is killing our people. We are fighting Nigeria to leave our territory so that we can be free like you, Finland. What is bad about it? Is that too much to ask? LS Todd and Co., is that too much to ask? Your people are enjoying free education. They are enjoying good roads. They are enjoying electricity. They are enjoying industrialization. They are enjoying health care. Name it. But in our land, we cannot enjoy all these things that you are enjoying in Finland. And the reason why we can't enjoy it is because of the policies of the Nigerian state against us as Biafrans. And the resources that Nigeria is enjoying in other parts of Nigeria are coming from our land. So Finland, you want us to continue to be slaves in our own land. We are not going to accept that. We can't accept slavery. It can never be an option. We can't accept it. And that is why we, the Biafran people, we are fighting for our freedom. And we must fight until we are free from Nigeria. So you can hold our prime minister as long as you want. Prime minister is one person in Biafran freedom. He's the spokesperson. He is the prime minister that was elected by the Biafran people to be their prime minister, to stand for them for Biafra. Just like our leader, DavidNnannah BTV, is the leader of the Biafran nation. So over 80 million Biafrans are fighting for their freedom, and we are ready for all eventualities. Anything humanly possible, we are going to do it in order to make sure that Biafra comes. And if anybody, any country, any organization, any nation, any president stands on our way, we will fight you spiritually, we will fight you physically, because we are fighting for what rightfully belongs to us. We are fighting for our freedom, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. You fought for your freedom and be free. Americans are free. Europeans are free. The UK, United Kingdom, you people are free. The European Union, you people are free. Your people, your women and children, they enjoy a lot of amenities in your various countries. They enjoy. But you don't want us to enjoy the same thing that you people are enjoying. You don't want us to enjoy free education. You don't want us to enjoy development in our own country. You don't want us to develop at our own pace. Who does that? You people are evil. These Caucasians, these white people, you people are really evil. You enjoy good lives, but you don't want us to enjoy good life. And you are helping the terrorists to hold us down. And you feel that we just go back to our cupboard and start hiding. We will continue to fight Nigeria until we are free from Nigeria. So Finland, you should know that today our Prime Minister will be appearing in your court, and we expect nothing short of victory, because freedom is what our Prime Minister is fighting for. Freedom for his people. His people are being killed on a daily basis. Our communities are under occupation. The military, the police are killing people because they want every one of us to shut up, that we should not speak. They want us to be under slavery to perpetuity. They want to occupy our land, our territory. They want to drive each and every one of us away from our territories and occupy it because of the natural resources that our land can offer. And you want us to fold our hands and allow them to kill us the way they like they killed us in 1967 to 70. Hell no. This time around, we have picked up arms. We are defending our land. We are protecting our borders. And the Biafran Defense Forces are doing the needful. We have met the criteria required by the international community to fight for our freedom. So what is the problem? What is the problem, Finland? What is the problem, UK? What is the problem, America, that you people have kept quiet? You come, you tell us about democracy, 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 rule of law, rule of law, rule of law. It is only applicable to you people. Rule of law. It is only when it happens to you people that you know what rule of law is. It is only when it happens to any of you that you know the respect to sanctity of life. But our people have been killed. We have been dying in thousands, in millions in Africa. And you people don't remember that we have the right to live. You people don't remember that, oh, these people have their own right to self-defense themselves. You have locked up our freedom fighters. Those who are speaking for us, you want to shut them up. And you expect the whole Biafrans to keep quiet? We can't do that. There are millions and millions of Simon Ekpas, Mazi Nnamdi Kanus of this world. Just that we have leader and we are following them. By the time this chaos that you people are looking for happen, the whole world, the America and Britain, you people will not contain the influx of people, influx of migrants. You people will not control it or curtail it rather. So very, very important that you people have that at the back and front of your minds, because we are no longer kids. We are no longer kids. We are wiser now. You subjugated our grandfathers, our ancestors, but this time around, you are not going to succeed with us. Our generation have come to restore our dignity and our freedom, and there is nothing anybody can do about that. So thank you, Ubi Fidelis. I see you. Good morning from here. Thank you so much. Chinonye Obiefune, I see you as well, Mazi. Thank you for joining me. So this morning, wonderful people, I welcome you. Thank you for joining me. This morning, as the topic said, I want you to understand Biafra Republic government in exile is the only registered entity in the American Congress, is the only recognized body, government all over the world today that have met the international criteria for freedom fighting to fight and restore Biafra. Biafra Republic Government in exile, BRGIE, is the only organ, only governmental organ established by our Prime Minister, by Biafrans, to fight for them, to speak for them, to stand for them. That is the only government that we have that is speaking for us. So, it is this government that each and every one of us should support. It is this government that only that government that we should listen to. Every other person talking jabrata, every other person is talking jabrata, is speaking nonsense. I want you to understand that government have a process and a procedure. The reason why in 2023, when the government launched the Biafran Charter, the reason why it was given to the American Congress and was sent to international bodies and most of the countries is for them to understand and see the fundamentals, the principles, the processes, the laws, the things that are guiding the Biafran Republic government in exile functions. So, the BRGIE is the only government that Biafran people listen to. In fact, it is the only government that the Biafran people have. BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. This is the government of Biafran nation in exile, because we are still in exile. We are still in exile, and we are governing Biafra from exile. The only entity, the only body, the only government that is recognized by American Congress by the State Department, it was registered in America by the State Department, is Biafran Republic Government in Exile. And we have our head office in Baltimore, United States of America. So this is the only government that you will listen to. And at this particular time that we are speaking, the person that is in charge, that is the spokesperson, that is at the head of BRGIE, in the absence of the Prime Minister, is our acting Prime Minister, OGECHUKWU NKERRE. So you cannot support our government. You cannot support BRGIE without supporting the acting Prime Minister, OGECHUKWU NKERRE. Because he is the person that is now in control and in charge of BRGIE affairs until Obatobie, the Prime Minister, returns back after responding to the terrorists and the Finnish government in their courts. So Biafrans, recently we have been hearing some Ndangroma, people who are looking for content online, making frivolous claims, talking rubbish. These people are not part of the Biafran government. I want you to understand that anything that you did not hear from the information department of BRGIE does not exist. Any information that is not coming from our acting Prime Minister OGECHUKWU NKERRE, that you did not hear from any cabinet member, you did not hear it from the information department of our government, that information does not exist. It does not make sense, and therefore don't run with it. Don't run with it, because a lot of people are into Biafran freedom for their selfish and material gains. Yes, if you don't know, I want you to know it today. You can hear people calling, oh, what that the BRGIE should come and give them account. Oh, acting Prime Minister OGECHUKWU NKERRE should come and give them account. You ask yourself, are these people, is something not wrong with them upstairs? Are these people sane? Are they normal? Do you ask your government to come and give you account? As what? As the owner of the government, or as what? If there is any question you want to ask, or you want to find out anything at all from your government, you know the proper channels to follow through. As a matter of fact, we are not in democracy because we have not gotten our freedom. Okay? Actions and activities, or elections happen. We are now a kind of parliamentary system or governance, where it is the people who are in the parliament that make decisions for the totality of the Biafran people. So the cabinet members who elected OGECHUKWU NKERRE to head BRGIE until the Prime Minister come back, you don't call them foolish, because they are following the template that was laid down in the Biafran Charter. So nobody should come and ask the acting Prime Minister to give him account or accountability how the government is being run. He's going to give you account as what? As the owner of the government, or as the shareholder, as what? And the people that are asking these questions are content creators. That is how sad that it is. So Biafrans, if you are listening to me, if you come across this video, I want you to understand that the only government that you should listen to are the Biafran Republic government in exile. And the only people you should even listen to are the media team of the Biafran Republic government in exile. The information minister, Mazi Soni Akbarawa, make sure you are following the information ministry of BRGIE. The government platform. Make sure you are following the defense platform. Make sure you are following all the platform that is associated with BRGIE. Not USB or USB charger. USB charger of Ngozi Nigeria Limited. No. BRGIE. the government that the Prime Minister put in place, the Biafran people put in place, that is speaking for them, fighting for them, for the restoration of Biafra. This is where you get your authentic information. Any information, any news you need to know about our government, you have to go to our platforms, ask that questions, and you will be responded to. Even in this platform that I am, as a supporter of my government, I know most of the things that my government is doing, because whatever our government is doing is also online. You can read it, you can go and source it, and you will be educated. But unfortunately, most of these people who come here and castigate our government do not read the articles when the government send articles out for them to be educated. They prefer to create traffic in their various platforms, and the only way that they can create traffic is to come out with propaganda, to come out with all manner of attacks on the government, because they know that when they attack the government, the people who sees this attack will like to go to their platform to come and read about it. And while you are going to their platform to read about it, you are opening up an avenue for them. You are creating, you are creating rush. You are creating content for them. You are making them to get traffic in their platform, so that YouTube or Facebook and every other payable platform will be able to pay them because of the traffic, and they will not stop at doing what they know how to do best. And I want specific individuals for you to understand that these individuals, this is not the first time they have created chaos in this government. Way back in 2024, after the convention, they started their own chaos, supporting a woman who was never part of the cabinet, to say that she is the chosen one. And when we are saying that, a lot of traffic were created to their platforms. It took the intervention of the Prime Minister, Madi Simon Ekwanjoku, to redirect them. And they now came back. And since they now came back, they have not been able to fully integrate themselves into BRGIE. I am referring to Adadio Ramma, Remi Juice, and the Biafran Unite. These three individuals, they are on YouTube, they are on Facebook, they are on other platforms, making money from the content that they are creating using Biafra. So in 2024, when they created their own content about, that Ngozi Orabueze is the acting prime minister, that our government is no longer functioning, that our government are drinking garri, that the men and women of BDF are now soaking garri, and they are criminals and kidnappers, a lot of Biafrans went to their platform to read all these junks that they were accusing our BDF of. And while you were reading it, you did not know that you are making money for them. You are making views on their platform to grow. So when those views grow, they are pocketing their money. And the other thing is that even when YouTube is paying them, they do not use the money they make from the YouTube to support our government. You can't hear all these people that I mentioning in donation that, I am donating 5 ejemma, or I am donating 10 ejemma to help the BDF or to support them. No! You can't see this individual making such donations, but they are the ones who are telling you, that the money that they are being donated are not being used for the defense of the land. You can imagine that kind of stupidity, that kind of information that is not verifiable. The Biafran Defense Forces, Igwe Butuza, have come out and told Biafrans all over the world that they are getting logistics from the government, BRGIE, and from our acting Prime Minister, NKERRE. Great Commander General Gentle Yahoo also came out and made Biafrans to understand that it is only our government that the money that they are using to sustain Biafran land and defend Biafran land is coming from. What other confirmation do you need to know that money from Biafra So Biafrans, I want you to understand that the acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu NKERRE is doing a wonderful job. Ogechukwu NKERRE is having sleepless nights because of Biafra. He is working assiduously to make sure that when our Prime Minister rejoins us, most of the work has already been done. Most of the achievements have already been achieved. That is what Ogechukwu NKERRE is doing. So anybody telling you that, oh, Ogechukwu NKERRE should resign, oh, that the BRGIE should come and give them account, that person is the enemy of our government. That person is the enemy of our Prime Minister. That person is the enemy of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano. I want you to know that. Because you can't say that you are a BRGIE supporter. Today you are supporting BRGIE. Tomorrow you are antagonizing and fighting and trying to create chaos in the government. The government of Biafra is standing very strong behind Ogechukwu NKERRE. And all the distractors, all these saboteurs who are springing up here and there, trying to create another confusion, you people are not going to succeed. We have passed through this road before. So if we pass it the second time, we have already passed through it. We know what it entails. We know how to get to our destination. We know how to cross to the other side if we find any stumbling block on the way. So Remigius, you started all this confusion in 2024. You thought we have forgotten. We have not forgotten. You thought you are going to succeed. You will never succeed. All this your propaganda that you people are sending out to Biafrans, it is already dead on arrival. I want you to know that. They are all dead on arrival because Biafran people will not be deceived anymore. You want Ogechukwu NKERRE to resign. Are you going to take his position? Can you do what Ogechukwu NKERRE has done or is doing for this government? Can you donate what Ogechukwu NKERRE have donated? Can you do the legwork in Washington, D.C.? Can you do that? Can you go to America, leave your business, whatever you are doing, and go to America and be seeking for the senators to speak for them because of Biafra? Can you do that? You are in one tiny location and you are making video and you are talking all manner of nonsense because to talk is very free, right? Don't worry, very soon you will be penalized. You will be penalized for speaking against our government. I want you to know that anaghị eji anya ọma anụzi freedom this time around. Each and every one of you, that instead of supporting our government, you are fighting to bring down our government. You are going to pay dearly for your actions, your activities that are against our government. Those of you who are supporting Ngozi, oh my goodness me. Surugede, I told you some time ago, if you are ready to dance the Surugede, bring everything on. Bring everything on. Surugede is the dance of the spirit. If you are not ready for Surugede, then you don't have any business opening your dirty, wide, gutter-filled mouth to be talking junk against the government and against our acting Prime Minister. The gods will really deal with you if you don't know that. Biafra is an ordained project. Those who are at the helm of affairs speaking for Biafra, they are men and women choosing to do this job. If you are part of those choosing, come out and join the government. Come out and make yourself known so that the government will work with you. But if you are not part and you are You are an agent of the terrorist state. You are bought over. You are, being positioned to come and speak against our government. My brother, my sister, you are not going to end well, because the spirit of Biafra will certainly fight you. The gods and goddesses of our land will certainly come against you and your generation. Many have died because of Biafra. Many souls have gone. So you cannot derail this project and succeed. I want you to know that. And when he get memu, so you better go and sleep. Allow people who are choosing to do the job, do the job. Who is Remigius to even open his gutter-filled mouth to come and advise our government? Who are you? You that have not contributed a dime to the freedom of our people. Who is Biafra Unite? A man who cannot be bold enough to stand for his people and fight to conclusion. A man who was fighting for his people, all of a sudden, he is now selling his platform. And the platform have been bought by the zoo, but he is the one still, speaking through the platform. And now, he is now promoting the ideas, the objectives, and the instruction given to him by the paymasters is what he's now bringing to the media. And most of you Biafrans are going there to listen to the garbage. It is quite unfortunate. Don't listen to such crap. The government is here to stay. Our government is doing the needful. We have men and women, timber and caliber, professors, engineers, technocrats, nurses, and doctors who are in that cabinet of BRGIE that are doing exceptionally well in various countries all over the world. And they are bringing their expertise into BRGIE government. So we are not lacking men. We are not lacking men or women to do the job. They are doing fantastically well. So not you, a riffraff that is on social media talking junk, that is looking for peanuts, and you are looking for views in order to feed yourself and feed your family, and you come to open your gutter-filled mouth to come and insult men who are doing wonders for our freedom. How dare you say such nonsense? Oh my goodness me. All these foolish people, because you have laptop, in on a laptop, na-akọ inyo, because na-efuru ndị na-esendịrị gị nwa nchọ ego ihe eji wee na-aṅụ amamme na-aṅụkwu ihe a na-aṅụ. You feel you can just open your mouth and you are insulting our acting prime minister, or you are insulting our government, asking them to come and give you, which accountability for what? Accountability nonsense. This is what you people did to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Defense fund this, defense fund that, transformer this, transformer that. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted to test how genuine your questions are, how genuine your concerns are. And he said, okay, the transformer is here. We have bought the transformer. Look at where it is. We are going to mount it when the time is ripe. And the next day, the same transformer that our leader talked about, Agadi Agaburie, Nda Abuja Agaburie, who gave the Abuja people? Who gave them? Who gave them the expo? Who gave them that information that the transformer is so and so place, and they went and carried it? Who gave them? It's the same you that was asking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the transformer. You are the same person that went and told the enemy where the transformer is, and the enemy went and stole it. The same thing, the same pattern that Ngozi used After the declaration of Biafra, oh, he come out, defense fund, where is accountability? Come and give us account. How is the money being spent? What is how the money is being bought? And all the rest of them. Ogechukwu Nkere, how much is coming in? And they're attacking the defense. Oh, the defense is not doing enough. You want to decentralize the defense. The same pattern of Ngozi. If not that the gatekeepers stood their ground, by now, Nigerian government would have known how much the Biafran Defense Forces have budgeted to defend our land. They would have known how much we have in the defense fund. By now, the Nigerian government would have gotten hold of our defense fund and destroy our freedom. But the gatekeepers said no. They protected BRGIE. And that is why we have stood very strong up to today. And Ngozi started attacking our finance. Oh, Ogechukwu Nkere, come and give us account. Come and give us account this. Come and give us account that. Even when the majority or the huge bulk of money is the New Dimension account that she is in custody of. She never came out to give account of the New Dimension account that was in her own domain. Ọ hapụrụ nke dị ya n'anya, na-ene nke dị onye ọzọ n'anya. You left the one that is concerning you, that you are in charge of. You never gave Biafran's account about it. You are now focusing on somebody else. You are calling that person criminal, and you are not calling yourself criminal. Every other thing that you know, you are the upright person. Every other person is criminal. Only you is not criminal. You call the defense criminal. You call the cabinet members who are working with our government criminal. You call the attorneys criminal. You call our lobbyists criminal. You even call our alliance with Ambazonia that is a fraud. Only you is the one that is real, that is genuine. Only you. Only that is even a red flag. Oh my goodness me. So, Biafrans, please, if you have joined me, please like and share. Like and share. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. We need to hit a target. We need to hit a target so that we can open up a platform where we will call in. Everybody will make his opinion and contribution online, live. We are going to do that. We will get to that stage anyway. We are just, this is a preamble. We are doing preambles now. So, Biafrans, I want you to understand that Remi Jews, Adadi Oramma, and Biafra Unite are a problem to our liberation at this time. The enemies are using these individuals to try to create chaos in our government. And if you people don't see it, we are telling you now, any information you did not hear from our government, from the information department, it does not exist. That information does not exist. Our acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu Nkere is doing the needful. He is working assiduously for the recognition of our dear nation, Biafra. The same thing the Biafran Defense Forces are doing, working assiduously for the recognition of Biafra. And that is why they are evicting the terrorists in our land. Have you seen Igwe Butuzo come out and complain to you that logistics is not getting to them? Have you had Gento come out and say, oh, we don't have money to eat, or that we will no longer get granola? Have you heard them say it? Then how can now Remi Juice and the Biafra Unite, Adadi Oranjo, now came out and be the spokesperson for the Biafra Defense Forces? Is that not laughable? And one other thing I want Biafrans to understand. The BDF, Biafran Defense Forces, are independent of BRGIE, government. They are under the government, but in decision making, the Biafra Republic government in Ezra make their own decisions. The acting Prime Minister make their own decision. But when it comes to the defense of the homeland, Igwe Butuzo, Biafran Defense Council, Biafran Defense Forces, they make their own decisions. Our acting prime minister do not interfere in the actions and activities, logistics, implementation of any action of the BDF. I want people to get that. Achọrọ m onye ọbụla na-ege ntị ke ọ bụrụ na sorry ọ bụrụ na ihe m na-ekwu adịghị aba gị na ntị, you don't understand. Take cotton wool, cotton bud, clean your ear very well and come closer. Let me repeat it again. The Biafran Republic government in exile is in charge of every governance in Biafran territory. It is the body that is responsible for everything about Biafra in the international stage, in the world, in diaspora. But the Biafran de facto government in the homeland, everything about the homeland, it is the de facto that is in charge in the homeland. So they liaise together, in diaspora and in homeland. And the homeland are independent of the BRGIE interference. So in the military department, in the Biafran Defense Forces, Igwe Butuzo, anything about instruction or command and control of the Biafran Defense Forces rests on the Biafran Defense Council, headed by General, three-star General Igwe Butuzo. So anybody telling you that OGECHUKWU is preventing the Biafran Defense Forces from acting or from working or from delegitimizing the Nigerian government, that person is a liar from the pit of hell. It is Igwe Butuzo and the Biafran Defense Council that determines whether there is sit at home, that determines how the Biafran Defense Forces move, that determines who is being legitimized, when, time, zone, any state they want to. It is the Biafran Defense Council that take that decision. It is not the acting prime minister. Neither is it the cabinet members that decide for the BDF. No. So if anybody tells you that OGECHUKWU is the one telling the Biafran Defense Forces not to go and evict the terrorists from Obinze, or not to go and evict them from their various checkpoints, that person is lying. He is not part of the government. He doesn't know what the government is doing. So therefore, the person can just open his mouth and be spewing out nonsense from the mouth because he is not privy to certain information. He doesn't want to know. And that is why most of us have fallen a victim of their propaganda and their blackmails. And that is why we are coming up this time around to always educate our people on what our government is doing. On what our government is doing to educate our people in order not for them not to fall into the hands of all these scammers and the content creators who are looking for money online. So I want Biafrans to know that. Thank you so much for joining me, comrades, Biafran Free Energy Tech. I appreciate your presence. Thank you for joining me. So I want Biafrans all over the world to support our government and support our acting Prime Minister OGECHUKWU. Our government is the only recognized body all over the world to fight for our freedom. Our government have capable hands who are doing the needful, as was laid down by the Prime Minister and according to the Biafran Charter. So there is no cause for alarm in our government. And our acting Prime Minister OGECHUKWU is also doing his bit in the acting capacity until the Prime Minister rejoins us. You see him meeting senators, representatives, going to Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., in order to, bring Biafra before the senators, discuss Biafra on the plight of the Biafran people. He is doing it, and we Biafrans are not complaining. We are not complaining because the work that is involved is very, very tedious. The transportation that he uses, are you the one paying it for him? His time. What about his business? His businesses? The time that he spends on the road, do you pay him? The businesses that he left behind in order to attend to all these meetings, are you the one supervising it? So, for crying out loud, we should give it to OGECHUKWU. He is doing exceptionally well for our government. And that was why the Prime Minister, while he was here, our Prime Minister was also sending him to go and do what he is doing now when our Prime Minister was here. So, that is why the Biafran Republic government in exile cabinet members elected him in the first place to continue on the work he was doing while the Prime Minister was here. And he's doing it meticulously well. So forget about those who are telling you, oh, he's just snapping photos, snapping pictures. Go and snap your own picture now. Guys, say no picture with the iPhone. Or you do your own Photoshop. If you say it is Photoshop, do your own Photoshop. Now, can the difference between your own Photoshop and his own Photoshop? Or you go and snap the picture. May we see the difference between your own picture and his own picture. Nigerian government will not cease to amaze us. They paid a lot of you in order to continue to carry out all manner of blackmailing tendencies and garbages on social media against our government. And you think you are doing yourself any good? You are destroying yourself, because we Biafrans know who you are, and we know who you are working for. We know who you are working for, and we have to call you out. We want to also let you know that your atrocities are being documented for you. A time will come, your children will regret ever coming from your lineage, because the fight that we are fighting is for the betterment of all these children that we have all around the world. And anybody that have come to fight against the same government that is trying to free your children from slavery, you have us to contend with. Very, very important. So, want us to support our government. Pay your Biafran Defense Funds, BLT, in your various counties, your counties and local governments. Make sure you know your county. Make sure you know your state. Make sure you know your region. Biafran, this is important. Make sure you know where you come from. Make sure you know your county, your state, and your region. Because we have to get to know our counties as a new emerging nation. Because Nigeria will very soon cease to exist. So you have to know your counties. And when you know, register with your counties, pay your Biafran Liberation Task. Very, very important. Support the Biafran Defense Forces. Okay? Pay and support through the website for our funding. The website is there. You can pay your BLT on the website. You support the government. And as well, you can embrace the special IOU loan. This is applicable to Biafrans and not Biafrans as well. Support the actions and activities that are geared towards Biafran recognition, because that is where we are at this particular time. That is what the Biafran government is focused on doing. That is what our acting Prime Minister, OGECHUKWU, is also focused in doing. And he has always told you and I that whenever he meets with all these senators, all these representatives of countries, all these American congressmen and women, they always want to find out what is happening in the homeland. How much territory do you control? And you know, for you to control your territory, the terrorists in such territories have to be evicted. And to evict them is capital intensive. The BDF, they need materials, they need granite, they need walking stick, they need jet bombers. Okay? The reason why you are seeing all these people in our land is because we don't have all the equipment that we can use to evict them. And that is why we are appealing to Biafrans all over the world to donate to the Biafran Defense Forces, to embrace the special IOU loan, so that the Biafran government can be able to purchase all the arms and ammunition that is needed for the defense of our land, for the defense of our motherland. Very, very important, unless we want the terrorists to take over our land. Because the terrorists, all their plans is to come and kill indigenous people and take over the land and change the names that the ancestors used to know that locations or localities or states, as the case may be. So we will not allow them to do that. And for us not to allow them to do that, we must equip the Biafran Defense Forces, whose responsibility it is to evict all these terrorists from our land. Once we evict them from our land, then our land will be free. Our land will be free. Then this international community and the American congressmen and women will now be able to be bold enough to support Biafra recognition. Very, very important. It is politics that is working, and our prime minister told you that we are fighting for Biafra on multidimensional ways, multidimensional approaches. So while we are fighting in the local, we are also fighting in international. While we are fighting spiritual, we are also fighting physical. While we are going for recognition, we are going for delegitimization of the terrorists. We are also defending our land. We are protecting our women and children. So it's not easy. It is not easy. And that is why every hand must be on deck. Instead of all these divisions that Remijus, Adadio Arama, and Biafra Unite is trying to create in our government. They are not going to succeed. But instead of them to focus on things that can be able to bring more Biafrans to donate to the government, they are trying to, to discourage Biafrans from supporting the government. And you ask me or ask them, what are they going to gain if they support Biafrans, if they prevent Biafrans from donating to the government? How is Igwe Butuza and General Gento, how are they going to defend Biafra land? If you now tell people not to donate to the Biafran Defense Forces, where do you want? Okay, you want to create your own account so that Biafrans will be donating money to you. My brother, we have passed that stage. We have a channel where the BDF gets their supplies from. There is nothing like creating any new account for anybody, okay? And besides, the Prime Minister have an account, an avenue, a channel whereby the Biafran Defense Forces get their supply. It is the same channel that the government is using up to tomorrow. So what is the Remijus and his likes are saying? If you are not supporting already. They are not supporting the Biafran Defense Forces. So they have no moral standing to come and tell people not to support. They want to create traffic to their platform so that they make more money. And if you fall for that garbage, then you have yourself to blame. Because if you don't protect your land, if you don't fund BDF, then how can your land be protected? How can your land be protected if you don't fund the men and women that are protecting your land? The logistics that they need to come from you. They have vowed with their life. They have sacrificed with their lives to protect our land. So your own sacrifice will be to provide them with all the necessary materials that they need to do their job. To do their job, because what they are doing is not easy. It's not easy. Most of them are staying in the bushes for 5 years and more than that, because they want our land to be protected, and they will continue to do that. So our responsibility, which is our civic responsibility to them, especially those of us in the diaspora, our civic responsibility to them is to fund the defense of our land so that they will get all the materials needed to defend our land. Biafra land must be protected. Our government must be provided with all the necessary support that it needs. Our acting prime minister, also NKERRE, must be supported to do his job. Don't listen to all these side talks by Remigius Nandoti. Don't listen to them. These people are inconsequential. They are irrelevant. They are not part of BRGIE. They don't support BRGIE. They are part of Ngozi. And you know what Ngozi have come to do? To destroy our government. To destroy the unity of purpose that we have while the Prime Minister was here. She succeeded in dividing our finance. She succeeded in deceiving a lot of Biafrans. But now that Biafrans are coming back, they want to re-engineer another division among us. But this time around, they are not going to succeed. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Biafra must be protected and Biafra must be restored in our own time. So support the government of Biafra. Support our acting Prime Minister NKERRE. He is doing a very wonderful job, and all that he needs is our support. Thank you so much, wonderful people, for joining me. I am still your brother, DavidNnannah of the Biafran Writers of Conscience. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, try as much as possible to do so that anytime I come live, you are going to get a notification from me. A lot is happening. Today, our Prime Minister is going to court. Obato Obie will appear in Finnish court today. Biafra will be appearing in European court today. So we are going to give you updated, keep you updated of what is playing out. We are going to keep you updated of what is playing out, or what will play out in Finland. But no matter what plays out in Finland, Biafra will always win, because we have committed no crime. We are protecting our people. We are defending our land. We are defending ourselves from the terrorist invasions, from the Fulani herdsmen, from the Nigerian terrorist police, army, civil defense, custom. Every one of them are carrying arms in Biafra land, terrorizing our people. And that is why we are defending our land from them. Nothing is going to stop that until Biafra is restored. So all these people that are carrying guns in Biafran territory, they are terrorists, because they have been killing our people for a very long time. So thank you so much, Biafrans, for joining me. I'll be signing out from here, and look out for updates from Finland. Very, very important. The world must hear our voice. Our Prime Minister committed no crime. He must be released. DavidNnannah as well must be freed. These men committed no crime against anybody. They are fighting for the freedom of their people. They are fighting for the freedom of Biafra. And nothing will stop that. We must support them at all times to make sure that Biafra is restored. Thank you so much. I appreciate DavidNnannah for his sacrifices I appreciate Mazi Simon Ekpa for all that he has done for us and continue to do. I also appreciate our acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu NKERRE for his commitment towards our freedom. The BRGIE cabinet members, I salute every one of them, and all the Biafran Defense Forces, BDF, and the Biafran resistance fighters, Black Marines, the Air Force, David Black, Commander David, General David Black, and every Biafran who is sacrificing his time, his expertise, resources for the protection of our land. I appreciate each and every one of you. And may the gods and goddesses of our land continue to keep every one of them safe until Biafra is fully liberated and freed from the terrorist Nigerian state and their handlers. Ndewo n'ụmụ Chineke. As I sign out from here,